So somebody's just stopped me and asked me what I'm filming and said some nice houses is what I'm doing. So there we are.
Hello, thank you so much for choosing this video. I hope you enjoy it. If you do, please could you like it, share it, and it'd be great if you could subscribe to the channel. It'll really help me out. Enjoy. Earlier on today I went to Blackburn. Now I did have a slight technical hitch with the microphone in that it didn't record on this particular video, so I'm doing a bit of commentary now and you'd probably hear me a little bit better anyway because there was quite a bit of traffic and builder's noise. So as you can see, it's in full flow. Now these properties, what's actually happened according to my research is there used to be 8 properties, not these ones obviously, but there was 8 different existing properties that got knocked down and replaced by these 5. Quite a lot of the locals really don't like these properties, calling them Mac mansions, saying they're a bit of a monstrosity, don't fit in with the local area, they're a blot on the landscape and so on and so forth. Now they're owned by the Issa brothers, who obviously most recently owned Asda, so you'll probably be aware of who they are. People have mixed feelings about the brothers in Blackburn. Some people say that they operate some kind of feudalism in that they feel they can do what they want because obviously they're giving people work and all that kind of thing, so a feudal view of running the town. Another person said that the whole thing and the planning and execution of these properties has been something of a pantomime and they're left with these ugly sisters, 5 of which. So tell me what you think about these. I'm going to have a little bit of a mooch around Blackburn today as we go, but I thought I'd show you these properties first to try and get your opinion. As you can see with the opening video, I was met with a little bit of, how can we put it? It was confrontational really. I didn't manage to film the first altercation, but I did get the good luck message and then the drone coming in, so that's what that's all about. So there's a great deal of paranoia about these properties and you know, I was on a main public road. I wasn't encroaching on a building site or anything, so I did actually find it quite unusual. Okay, let me know what you think. Okay, so I'm still in a similar area of Blackburn, just round the corner from those mansions I've just shown you. And this is a new mosque that's been built by the Issa Foundation, formed by the 2 brothers, at a cost of around about £5 million. Now it isn't the most expensive mosque in this area. There is one in Accrington that costs a little bit more than that, around about 8.9 million I think it was when I read it. So they're putting back into the community. Now then, here lies my question, and it's not been insightful in any way, but I do have some questions, and I just wonder how Muslims who follow Sharia to the letter of the law, how they feel about this, given that one could argue quite reasonably that this mosque is being built on the proceeds or profits of things that are forbidden in Sharia law, such as selling pork, selling alcohol, scratch cards, lottery tickets, so gambling, alcohol, pork. So I don't know how that works, how traditional Muslims feel about that. So if you're watching this video and you've got an opinion, I'd love to hear it. I find the Issa brothers quite interesting really. A lot of their leveraging now has fallen foul really of interest rates. Now, I've covered this previously that in Islam you don't pay interest. So you don't make money out of just money. And yet they've got some big bills, I believe now.
from their leveraging previously. So it seems to me that these brothers just follow what rules they want, irrespective. Of their religion. Arguably that could say that maybe their religion is somewhat draconian, and to survive in Western society and culture and be successful, which, let's face it, they have been, they maybe need to ignore some of that. Now the Asda deal was interesting because one of the banks that helped finance it was no other than Barclays. And obviously there has been somewhat of a to-do with Barclays funding companies who provide arms for Israel. So there we are. And then there's the family feud. Hello, welcome to Blackburn. I'm on Randall Street in the centre. Just having a little wander about, see what's going on. Now, this area has actually been deemed one of the best shopping areas in the northwest. If you follow a certain religion, faith. So we'll have a little walk round. Walk down another British street, as the saying has become. Also, it was run down for a while. It's another ex-mill town, but it has been regenerated a little bit with some mills reopening. And there is a Blackburn plan of creating a number of jobs and homes. So it's on the up. So it's literally fashion shop after fashion shop, interspersed or dissected by a few takeaways and things. Loads of different boutiques down here. I don't know why they're not open. Middle of the day, midweek. Maybe it's a Saturday thing, I don't know. It's not prayer day, so I'm not sure. Hey, why aren't the shops open? Pardon? 1 o'clock they open. Ah, there we go. Thank you. That's answered my question. Ah, they open at 1. All right, there you go. Didn't know that. We live and learn. It's an incredibly long street. Blimey. We'll keep going then. You alright, buddy? I mean, there's been controversies in Blackburn. There was a 6-figure payout to a canon who actually worked at the cathedral, who posed a risk to young people. You alright, lads? Good. Here we are, so near, so spa. Bit cooler today if you want a weather report. Definitely a couple of degrees down. My camera was playing up a little bit as well. It's not me, honestly. Wasn't playing ball, it was too cold. So the Luddite riots, they centred around Blackburn at one point. What else do we know about Blackburn? Well, it's got a hidden Roman temple. There's an All Hallows spring well. Apparently by there's a temple. Now then, Blackburn Rovers, with their distinctive blue and white checks, they were formed by public school boys representing different schools, so that's why you've got that pattern. It's nothing to do with the material check. that Blackburn was famous for. Okay, so this is what I'm looking for. It's a plaque commemorating the birthplace of Jack Walker, who once owned Blackburn Rovers, took them to a title. Those of you that know your football will know that, so you can read what it says. Made his money from steel. So there we are.